Good afternoon, welcome to the ICTY weekly press briefing. I'm Magdalena Spalinska, spokesperson to Registry and Chambers, and I'm joined here also by Margriet Prince, special advisor to the prosecutor. Well, welcome to the last press briefing before the court's winter recess. The recess begins on Monday, 23rd of December through Friday, 10th of January. Please check the court schedule on our website in January for an updated hearing schedule. I will now highlight some of the court's latest developments. In a decision filed on the 13th of December, President Meron denied Mile Mrkšić 4th of June 2013 application for early release. In the decision, the President notes that Mrkšić has only served half of his 20-year sentence, and while showing some signs of rehabilitation, Mrkšić was convicted of very serious crimes. The President therefore denied his early release, stating, and I quote, "These factors, in my view, do not warrant his release now." Mile Mrkšić was sentenced to 20 years in imprisonment in May 2009 for aiding and abetting murder, torture, and cruel treatment in respect to events in Ovčara in Croatia, and he is currently serving his sentence in Portugal. Yesterday, the appeals chamber, presided by Judge Adjus, dismissed the motion for review of judgment against Rasim Delić in relation to the letter by Judge Harhov, who was part of the trial chamber bench in this case. The appeals chamber dismissed the motion because neither Delić's son nor Delić's counsel have standing to submit motions before the ICTY, and I quote, "in circumstances where the appellant had died and the appellate proceedings before the tribunal had been terminated." Now, last Thursday, the 12th of December, Judge Kofi Kumelia Fande was sworn in as ICTY permanent judge, and on Monday, the 16th of December, the judge was assigned to sit on the appeals bench for the Stanisic and Simatovic case, replacing Judge Meron. Turning now to the courtrooms, in the case of Radovan Karadzic, Simo Mišković, former president of the Serbian Democratic Party in Prijedor, is giving testimony. The defense has so far called 209 witnesses in this case. The motion for acquittal, or so-called Rule 98 bis hearing in the case of Goran Hadžić, continued today with the prosecution's response to the defense submissions. The defense on Monday claimed that the prosecution has not proven any of the 14 counts against its client. The Rule 98 bis decision will be rendered in due course. Today, starting at 3:30 in the afternoon, a status conference in the case of Šajnović and others is scheduled to take place in courtroom 3. And as a reminder, 2 appeals chamber judgments will be rendered in the new year. The judgment in the Šajnović and others case is scheduled for the 23rd of January at 9:30 in the morning in courtroom 3, and for the Đorđević case on the 27th of January at 3:30 in the afternoon. And finally, I would like to announce that all available courtroom footage of the initial appearances and trial and appeals chamber judgments are now available on the tribunal's YouTube channel. They are linked to the relevant case pages on the ICTY.org website. They are all available in English, BCS, and French. And at the end, I wish you all a very festive end of year. And I give it back to Margriet.
Thank you very much. I'd just like to make a comment that last Thursday, the last witness in the Mladic case that the Office of the Prosecutor intended to call has completed his testimony. However, the prosecution case in chief is not finished yet, given that the chamber has to decide on a number of motions. Once the chamber has decided, the OTP team will file a written notice stating that the prosecution has rested its case. And then I'd like to join Magdalena in wishing you all a very good holiday season.
Thank you, Margriet. We're opening for questions. If there are no questions, thank you very much, and I'll see you after recess.